And what about you, Golden Eagle?
Penn State.
All right, so let's look at the next game. Ohio State and Michigan State. This is a game that's going to be closely watched across the country today because people are thinking Michigan State might beat Ohio State because Ohio State's favored by 3.5. Ohio State has no shot of getting into the playoff. They've got to do a lot of work. They just don't have the talent as they've had in the past. I think Ohio State wins, but Michigan State keeps it close. Jaws, what do you think?
Ohio State's got a chance to get back in the playoffs. They need a lot of help from teams losing above them. I look for Ohio State to win. I think it's 4 points. I think they'll cover. But if Ohio State end up losing, watch for Urban Meyer to get sick on the sidelines.
That's a good point. He'll get sick and go join Dan this time. What do you think, Big Ten?
Well, I would not bet this game, but anyways, I like Michigan State at home.
All right, Kinsley, what about you?
I think a lot of teams, they've been looking down on Ohio State since they got beat by Purdue. But I mean, I don't think Michigan State's going to be a challenge for Ohio State. I mean, if it was Michigan, okay, you know which way I go. But Michigan State, yes, that's Ohio State all day.
All right, Miss Danielle, who do you like in that one?
Ohio State.
All right, see, she's doing good over here. I like her picks. What about you, Big Ten?
I just said Michigan State.
Yeah, you said Michigan State. I'm saying, all right, I'll let that go. All right, NFL action.
I won more money last weekend.
You did, of course. All right. Getting Big Ten fired up over here. I like it. All right, so now we got the NFL. We got the Saints at the Bengals. Now, last week the Saints, at home destroyed. I mean, the Rams. I didn't have a punt. Moorhead, I think ain't that his name? Morstead from SMU did a great job. Didn't even have to punt much. Not even once in the first half. Drew Brees, he's 39 years old and playing like he's 18 years old. I mean, an incredible quarterback. The Bengals, I mean, it's the Bengals. I think the Saints win by as many as they want to.
Yeah, you are right about that. But then when you think about how many starters the Bengals are going to have out, this game, I mean, I'm not even sure who the Bengals are going to have to put on the field besides their offensive line. But I mean, they're just the Saints. They're going to destroy the Bengals.
Big Ten, what do you think?
Well, I love my Saints.
Jaws?
Well, the Saints coming off a big victory over the Rams at home. They go on to Cincinnati out in the cold. Hopefully, it's going to be a little bit bad weather. I'm not sure. I don't know what the weather forecast is. Cincinnati is banged up. A.J. Green is out. But hopefully, Cody Core, Ole Miss wide receiver, can have a big day. And I think the Bengals will cover the spread. I think Saints win barely by maybe a field goal.
Okay. Now, I don't know what you – are you been drinking this morning,
You've been sipping out
Joe? You got you a flask over there. Okay.
So you really think this is going to come down to weather? Weather, let me tell you something. Weather don't when you play at that type of level, weather don't affect that. You can't say that weather is going to affect anything when it comes.
And this is coming from a USM fan.
No, we're not talking about USM right now. We're not
a USM fan.
No, but we're talking about Saints right now.
They don't know no better. Bless his heart. He don't know anything. All right, Miss Danielle, who do you like, Saints or Bengals?
Saints.
All right. So here, everybody's in agreement there.
I said the Saints would win.
Oh, I know. Hey, we're going to have to pray for him. Settle down. It'll be more than that. It'll be
more than that.
But,
I mean, they don't have half their starters.
It's okay. It's okay, Kinsley.
I know it's going to be okay. I'm not worried.
All right. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to take a break, let Kinsley calm down a bit, and we're going to share our grievances and shout-outs for the week, okay? Kinsley, your nerves is up right now, ain't they?
Yeah, they're a little bit up there.
All right, we're going to take us a break. We'll be right back. right, welcome back, everybody. We're towards the end of the show now. We're going to talk more to Miss Danielle about Arch and what they have going on. You know, Kinsley, I was out there. They got this steak. They used to have a big 32 ounce. Now, do y'all still have the big 32 ounce?
It's a 72-ounce steak.
Oh, it's 70.
And it was, if you eat it all, it's free. You had to eat the sides, the salad, the fat, everything, potato, fries, whatever you had with it. It all had to be ate to get it free. We don't do that anymore.
Okay, I remember that because I always remembered. No, you remember the Great Outdoors with John Candy?
There's been a few that did.
Okay, I would like to try that though. I would take on that. What about you, Jaws? You want to try that?
Not 72 ounces, but I would put my money on you being able to do it.
Okay, I do like my steak, and Thursday I had a great one. It was a good 16-ounce steak, cooked medium. Now, you don't want to get a steak medium well or anything like that because that's just like getting a hamburger. You don't want to do that. So talk about your menu. I know you guys have got a great buffet. I hear your steak and old Cliff over there. He perked up a little bit. And talk about that buffet. I know you guys have got some excellent fried chicken, some homemade mac and cheese, and all for a good price.
Yeah, the price on the buffet is $10.99 for adults, and it does include the drink. Kids 10 and under is $5.99. It includes the drink also. We do carry-outs for $5.99 a pound. We weigh that. Usually comes out a little cheaper, actually, than, if you were eating on the buffet, dining in with us. So.
All right, now talk about, you guys are going to have your brand new room like you were telling us earlier. What about the holidays? I know with Thanksgiving, Christmas, I know you were talking to us about doing a turkey during the Thanksgiving holidays. What are you guys doing that? And talk about how do people get a hold of you guys to where they can call and make a reservation?
We have a Facebook page. It's Arch Steakhouse and Cafe. You can call us. The number is 601-687-5382. We try to keep up with our messenger if you want to message us there on Facebook. Okay,
so I'm going to politic hard and heavy tomorrow at church and get our Sunday school to come out there to Arch, so because after tasting it, Kinsley, we may have to take a drive out there next Sunday.
We ought to do a show out there.
Yeah. Hey, let's do. Okay, let's call it December the 1st. When will you be here, Bob?
I'll be back around the 5th of December.
Okay.
That's December 1st is the Sertoma Christmas parade.
Yeah, that's right.
Downtown Laurel.
What we'll do is we'll do our Bowl Mania special from Arch Steakhouse. Can we do that? Come in before the bowl games and do a show out there and everybody get a steak and have, do our show live from Arch.
Sure, that sounds great.
All right. So Kinsley, are you ready to go to Arch?
Hey, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. So what about you, Jaws?
I'm ready.
All right. So now it's time, part of the show, where we talk about grievances and shout-outs. Now, Bob, you got this thing going on. You're on this health kick, aren't you? You got what do you got going on?
Well, I'm just watching my diet. I'm including greens every day in my diet. Spinach is a superfood. Try to have 3 or 4 cups of spinach a day with olive oil over it, and just watching my diet. Okay. I
tried that, so I like how you're doing that. So I don't know if I could eat the raw spinach, but I might give it a shot. But Kinsley, again, the grievance I have for this week.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I was coming in on 84. It happens all the time. People driving slow as they can in the left lane. They have the right lane for that. If you want to drive slow, get over in the right lane because that's what that's for. But this woman, I said, yep. I got up on her. I said, and I had to go over there in the right lane. So that's what I hate. That's my grievance for today. Now my shout out, had a nice. It goes out to my wife. She made us some good chili. We started off and watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey and had a nice, quiet evening. I know a lot of teams, had a tough night last night, but, shout out to that, and a shout out to the West Jones Mustangs winning 25-23 and coming back down 20-9. So give them a shout out. They're gonna have a hard time this week though against Hattiesburg, but maybe Byron Young can help them out there on the defensive side. But we'll see about that. All right, Miss Danielle, what's your grievance and shout out? Do you have any?
No, I don't guess I do.
All right, what about you, Big Ten Bob?
Shout out to our Tornadoes. We take down Wayne County last night.
All right, what about you, Mr. Eagle?
Okay, my shout out is going to be shout out to April Jackson of FES Credit Services. She's really been working with me diligently to get me in the position, my credit in a good position, and I'm finally seeing some positive results. So shout out to her in that aspect. My grievance is these people, or let me see these Saints fans who talk negative. Like you mentioned at the start of the show, we just signed Dez Bryant, and then, with the final play of practice on Friday, he tears his Achilles. And, all these Saints fans, and, even some Cowboys fans get on Facebook and just want to start, talking negative, saying, ha, you guys think you got him over there and he was going to perform better. Just welcome to the start of a disaster. That's pretty low class. Injuries is a part of football. There's no way to avoid it. I don't know of a player in the NFL who has not had an injury. But that's really my grievance. I know he probably had some issues. People didn't like his personality too much. He was a crybaby in Dallas. But then you have to think, okay, he's in a new situation, a different coach. And Sean Payton, he's not going to put up with that. Drew Brees is not going to put up with that. But just to start laughing at the guy because he has an injury like that, that's not good. That's really low class. So, love all my Saints fans, but when it comes to stuff like that, you don't joke about that. God forbid, what if something would have happened to Drew Brees? I know they wouldn't come on Facebook with that, but because of who he is, I think Dez Bryant, he's a good player. I wasn't too crazy about his attitude when he was in Dallas, but you really only do what the coach or the team will allow. And then he was a younger player then. He's really not the same person he is now. But, I really think he is going to make a difference. Even myself, I was upset about him getting injured on the final play of practice. But, it happens. But I would say that would be my grievance of the week.
All right. Billy Ray, what about you?
Well, Big John, I got a grievance and a shout out. I'll give a shout out to your Southeastern Baptist College basketball team. They did a fairly good job against USM, playing a Division I team against a little bitty school from Laurel that's